Yo, what up? It's your host, DJ Mikey Moran, and you're tuning in to the Bali Praia podcast featuring Silento. What up, what up, what up? It's your boy, DJ Mikey Moran, back with another Bali Praia podcast, bringing you behind the scenes, behind the music. We've had quite a ride here lately. It's been one epic guest, one after the other. In the last episode, we had DJ Cash Money, the legend himself, a pioneer DJ who revolutionized scratch battling as we know it. He also graced us with a showcase of his techniques, so be sure to check out the last Mixtape Monday. And today, we have a young hip-hop superstar all the way from Stone Mountain, Georgia. He is best known for his debut single,
Watch Me, Ooh,
which charted at number 3 on the US Billboard Hot 100. And he's performed the song everywhere from the BT Awards to Times Square on New Year's Eve, just to name a few. And then he's worked with many artists from Darwin to Sicko Mob, being featured on their tracks. And he's recently released Fresh Out of High School 1 and 2 in 2018. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to introduce Silento!
What's up, man? How you doing?
Thank you so much for being here, man. So, you're in Bali. Bali is just blowing up with artists lately. We had Swali, we had Cash Money, Maceo from De La Soul, and we have yourself. And I believe it's your first time in Bali, right?
Yes, it's my first time in Bali, but I've been in Indonesia a couple times, about 5 to 6 times.
Wow. Oh, snap. Yeah, I know you had like a sold-out show in 2017. Tell me about that.
Yeah, I did. What'd I do? I went to Jakarta, I went to Nepal, I went to a lot of different places. I actually got a feature with a young lady from Indonesia. She's from Jakarta. Her name is Els.
Oh, shout out to Els.
Yeah, shout out to Els.
and yeah, man. But I want to talk about the early days. You know, Stone Mountain, Georgia. Like, what's it like over there? I mean, a lot of people from Indonesia, I'm sure, have not been there before. So,
well, we're gonna say Stone Mountain because I'm from Atlanta, Georgia, the inner city. I moved to Stone Mountain when I was about 13. My great family took me in. I was in high school. I was trying to figure out what I was going to do to make money. I was lied to about having a college fund, so education was just out of the picture at that point. So I started rapping and singing in school. I used to sing to all the ladies. You know, every day at school they asked me, keep singing, keep singing, keep singing. So I just kept singing. I had my own music group. You know, they wasn't too loyal. So what I did was I asked them, do you want to do music? You know, my best friend, his mom said, I wish you the best of luck. I had Watch Me Whip all in the works. Like I worked on the song for about 6 months because I knew exactly what it was going to do because I tested it out at school. And when his mom told me, I wish you the best of luck, I dropped that song. The first night it was 1,000 plays. The second night it was 10,000. The third day it was millions.
Wow, dude, mad congrats on that. I mean, we're talking about early grassroots of promoting your thing, man. You didn't have a show. You just used SoundCloud and Instagram. I know you were just doing that, right?
Yep.
And then talk to me about from then to producing the song, the music video, which was fucking sick. Like, you know, the dance and everything. You came up with all those dances?
Yeah, I did. A couple dances came from my city and a couple cities around, but majority of the dances I just made up. Like to break your legs, and, you know, different things like that. Basically, I just thought about it strategically. I was like, man, I took literature first. I was in literature class. I used third person point of view. I said, you already know what it is.
Yeah.
And then I said, Silento, Silento. Everybody knew who I was, where I was from, but other people in the world didn't know. But I knew that if I used third person point of view, it had everybody like, who is Silento? I don't know who that is.
Yeah.
So what I did was I made the song for me to dance to because I was very, very popular at school, around the neighborhood, on Facebook. I used to be a party promoter. I used to throw the best parties when I was 13 up until like 15. But as well as that, I used to be a little troublemaker, you know. And I got in trouble this one time. I got kicked out of school. And I was like, man, I don't want to never, ever go back to alternative school. So I went back to school. I ain't get in trouble for a whole year. And the next year, my music just took off. Like, everybody was gravitating towards me already. I set up a talent show with Grand Hustle, T.I.'s label. I ain't win a talent show, but I was the only one who had my wardrobe, my songs recorded, everything put together. I had it all together. But since I set up the talent show, I ain't win. So what I did was I kept Watch Me Whip in the bag because I knew I wasn't going to win. But I was like, man, if I say this song right here that everybody in my school is singing, maybe I'll win farther than a talent show. So what I did was, after the talent show, I ain't win. One of my friends won. I dropped that song. It went crazy. Immediately, all my peers were supporting me. They was kind of upset that I ain't win the talent show. But that didn't stop me. I kept going. Because all the ladies said, keep going. And you know, I'm going to listen to them before I listen to a man.
No, I mean, well done, man. I mean, it is what it is, and it is one of the biggest songs. I mean, what was it like? I mean, now you got people, I mean, there must be thousands of videos on YouTube just impersonating your dance. Like, it must be like the greatest feeling ever, man. You know?
Yes, man. You know, like I said before, I was already semi-famous. So, I was already taking pictures. People was already having reactions when I went places like amusement parks, malls, movies. I always took pictures. People always came up to me. So, what I did was I was like, man, I'm taking all these pictures. I ain't making no money off of this. I ain't got no college degree. I ain't got none right now. So I had to strategically think, am I going to do this for business? I'm just going to do this for fun. When I dropped Watch Me Whip, I told myself, I'm doing this for business. I was in the organization, Future Been the Leaders of America, since I was 13. With that knowledge of joining that organization, it taught me how to be a businessman at a young age. So I had a different type of mindset than a lot of people in my community. I wanted to make it out. Where I come from, you don't make it out. So for me to make it out without acting like other rappers and following the way that they rap, I ain't cursing my music. I knew if I didn't curse in my music, I would bypass everybody cursing because it's just that different.
Yeah, man. Well, it was original, and then you did what you did with that. But I want to touch up about something that you brought up, which is just like, you know, this claim to fame at such a young age, man.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, there must have been a lot of lessons learned.
Yeah, a lot of lessons learned.
Talk to me a little bit about that, because it's just like you just shot up, you know, like within such a short amount of time. I was reading up about, like, you know, teachers that didn't talk to you. You know, all of a sudden we're talking to you. People who hated on you, not hating on you. But that's the good part. I'm talking about, like, the stuff that, you know, people who are not artists and DJs and all that, they think like, wow, it's super stardom and it's just this awesome thing. But, you know, talk to me about some hardships, you know, like talk to me about.
Yeah,
like,
man, let me just tell you. Being famous could be a curse and a gift. Number one, everybody gonna judge you, especially when they don't know you at first. So when you become an artist, what you put out is what you get back. What I never did was call my fans out of character. Like, I didn't disrespect the ladies. I always respect the men and the ladies, you know. So I went through people trying to take advantage of me, you know, just wanting to be around me for fame. I had to realize this is my life, and if I let you too close in, I'm gonna get off track. I done got off track a lot of times, but I'm 21 now. I'm fully an adult. I learned from my mistakes and all my trials and tribulations. I'm here to say that being famous can make you depressed if you don't have good people around you, have your best interest. And that's the number one thing of being an artist.
Well, I don't know. I hope you don't mind about going deeper to that, because you came out publicly about depression. It was like a really, really big thing, and it's you know, it's something that a lot of people in the world go through. So I mean, like, talk to me a little bit about that, how you overcame it, where you are right now.
Okay. Originally, we're going to take it all the way back. Originally, I grew up with my mom. She was a single parent. Her mom was in the house. She has schizophrenia. So I saw family members try to kill each other. I saw my grandma talk to the wall every day. Like, and it didn't affect me as a young man. It just made me look like, man, I got to do something. So I spent most of my childhood, you know, just learning how to develop myself as a man, because I was the man of the house for like 7 women. So, with that being said, I used to go and make money the best way I knew how to, even if it was wrong. I used to do things that, the average person who got successful parents wouldn't do. So I took those steps and I took those sacrifices, and it made me who I am today. Because by the time I turned 16, I realized I can't have this lifestyle no more. Going to jail and going to juvenile, that's not it. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to be different. I started really to notice that, young women who actually carry themselves in a way that want to be successful, they don't like that. You could be cute and all, funny and all that, but in reality, that don't keep nobody around. It just make them laugh at you. I used to be a class clown. I used to be short. People always try to talk about me, and I got dimples. The ladies love me. I always been hated on. I'm the most hated in my city. I used to get into a lot of fights for just no reason, just for being that kid on Facebook who got all those likes on his picture. So I had to deal with a whole lot of hating, jealousy, a lot of people envying me, just to be like me. Instead of trying to be my friend, they would bash me before they got to know me. But you know what? What didn't kill me made me stronger. Because no matter how depressed somebody make me, it fuels my fire to be more successful, no matter what. I never let nobody get me out of character, and I never let nobody change my mindset. We all came from the same place. We all are human beings. We all make mistakes. And I realized that when I was young.
Yeah, man, no one's guarding your own happiness other than yourself. I always say that, man.
Yep.
So I'm gonna talk to you about your creative side. I know you've worked with artists like Darwin, Sunny, Sophia Grace, and all these people. And what was it like working with all these great artists? Were there any creative moments that was just like, whoa, that's some dope shit? Like any big memories?
For the Darwin record, all those records you just named. Well, they actually just reached out to me and asked me for a feature, and I just went in the studio and created. I created with Robin Thicke. We got a new song. It's not out. I got a song with Miss Mulatto from the Rap Game, from Jermaine Dupri, season 1. That was awesome. We was creatively in the same room, writing, freestyling. She gave me some tips. I gave her some tips. But as far as collaborating with a lot of people, I could say One Punch from Korea.
Oh, yeah.
We won World's Best Collaboration, that award. Woo-hoo. Yeah, that's my boy.
And no, that's cool, man. Big congrats on all those successes. I know you have you have these 2 albums.
Yes.
And you want to talk to me a little bit about that, because from Watch Me Nay Nay to the release of the albums, it took a while. And I want to hear about
the process. Okay.
Process.
So I became famous like 16, 17 in high school. I am the only one who graduated from high school.
From the class.
From my side of the family.
Over.
So I had to stay in school and get my education to be the one who made it big at 16 in the industry, and I didn't drop out to be famous. What I did was I stayed down where I was from. My peers asked me, why are you here? Why are you in class? Because I still want to be normal. It ain't about being famous if I was already taking pictures. I realized that. And I wasn't very educated on the music business, so I wouldn't allow myself to just jump out here in this water and I just drown. I'd rather wait, get my education, set a standpoint, make a standard, make a statement at the school. Like, it don't matter if you famous, you still got to get your education. Because where I come from, a lot of people drop out of school, to get fast money, and I done seen a lot of people lose themselves just by trying to do that. And I didn't want to be the one to lose myself. I wanted to keep my mind. I wanted to keep my heart. I wanted to keep myself well grounded. I didn't want to be unhumble, because I know if I would have got out of school, I wouldn't even be talking to you right now. Honest the truth.
Stay in school, people. Stay in school. I I want to talk to a little bit about, now because, you're famous and you get to travel to all places around the world. And we had a conversation earlier about Bali. And, because we're Indo, I want to talk to you about like how special this place is. And I know it's your first time here and you were just like, man, this place is just so magical and spiritual. So talk to me a little bit about
it's like back in America, it's like it's so hateful, judgmental, and it's always a competition. I ain't never been about no competition. And when I came to Bali, soon as I got close to the region, I could feel myself healing from all the stress and all the, the negativity that was brought from America. So like this is a nice place to come and heal, and the people are nice. They're way nicer than what I thought. The people here always have a smile on their face, no matter what or how they feel. And there's no better place than being happy, because that's what life is about.
Hells yeah, man. I always say this and to people who've never been to Bali, there's this like magical kind of like force field we were talking about. It's just like, all your stresses, everything, all that bad shit just goes away, man. And it's very apparent to what happened to you as well. And
I started to realize a little bit more.
Yeah.
I got here, man. I don't even think I want to leave. I might just, that's how much I like Bali.
We call it the Bali bug, man.
The Bali bug. So that's what keep biting me, Bali bug.
It's just like, I was telling you earlier, you meet people and it's just like, oh, how long you been here? Oh, I've been here for like 2 weeks and I don't think I'm gonna go.
I ain't leaving. I already did 2 shows and I got another one next weekend.
Michael, you gonna hook it up?
Yeah, man, we at Vault next Saturday.
Yeah. Hells yeah. All right, you want to talk a bit about where they can catch you?
Well, you can catch me at Vault next weekend, but you can follow me on Instagram at Silento, on YouTube Silento TV, Silento Vivo, on Twitter at The Real Silento, Facebook at Real Silento, on all social media, The Real Silento. Make sure you check out my new album, Fresh Out of High School, Part 1 and Part 2, and my new EP, The Doctor's Exclusive. You gotta play your cards right. Long nights and early mornings.
I got just a couple of more questions, man. The first thing is, I know you had 2 albums. What's next to you? And what's next for you? Like your own personal goal. Like what do you wanna? You've done a lot already.
Yeah, I have. My next personal goal, basically, I want to give somebody the opportunity to have the same lifestyle I got. I know how to manifest another Silento. It could be a boy or it could be a girl. Right now, I'm developing my little sister, Princess London. You can follow her on Instagram at _IamLondon_. She's 8 years old. She knows how to perform just like me. And what I can say is this. It's time to go ahead and showcase the ladies and bring a lady up with me and show that they can have talent too, just like me. So that's the process I'm in, developing talent. I got my own label. I do my own marketing. I do my own creativity for Silento Mob, the new music group.
Yeah,
Make sure you follow us on Instagram too at Silento Mob 404.
All right, looking for the next big artist after your sister, of course. You're developing your sister.
Yeah.
And then kind of going through
the princess.
My last question. Since we are a place of inspiration and we're trying to basically give advice to people that are out there, what's your top do and do not do, kind of like for people who are trying to make it in the game? You know what I mean?
What you mean by make it in the game?
Meaning like they're like, it's just like people who are trying to succeed in music, I guess.
Okay. Rule number 1: what you put out is what you get back. The energy that you manifest to other people, you're going to get it back 10 times what you put out. So always be mindful of what you say in your songs. Know who you want to cater to. Stick to the topic. Never let nobody throw you off your game. And for the most part, don't trust nobody. Make sure you get your paperwork and make sure it's right.
All right. Before we go, any shout outs you want to give out?
I want to give a shout out to Atlanta, Georgia. I want to give a shout out to my little sister, Princess London. I want to give a shout out to DJ Cash
DJ
Money.
Cash.
And I want to give a shout out to my team. I want to give a shout out to Silento Mob. And I want to give a shout out to all my fans in Bali. Woohoo! The whole Indonesia. I love y'all. Thanks for supporting me, man. I'm here. Let's go.
Brother, man, thank you. Everyone give it up for Mighty Silento for being here.
Yeah.
I know you got a show coming up, and we're very, very excited, man. And we're going to try to support, and we're going to be there. So don't forget to listen to his albums, Fresh Out of High School, Part 1 and Part 2. Available on all platforms. Brother, it's been a pleasure having you here.
I got one question for you.
Yeah, man.
Do you know how to whip an name?
No.
Okay.
I've watched the video, but I'm not as good as you. But basically what I'm trying to say is that...
Hold on, look.
Yeah.
I gotta teach you.
All right,
so just go ahead and put your phone down real quick. So
right.
so let me teach you this.
I was actually telling my wife, I'm like, dude, I want to dance off with Silento.
Okay.
Yeah. All right.
So look, let me teach you the first couple steps. You gotta make some room for this, cause I don't want you to hit me. I don't want to hit you. You know.
All right.
So you take your arm, then you will, then you nay, then you will, then you nay. Let me see you break your legs. This is how you break your legs right here. You gotta get ready like you're doing a little squat, and you go left, right, left. Break your legs. Tell them break your legs. Break your legs.
How am I doing?
Now look, I gotta hold on. Wait. I got one more move for you. I gotta check out your bop.
Okay.
Your bop. So you spread your legs just a little bit. You can stand on your tippy toes. Get ready. Yeah. Warm up. Then you bop, and then you bop.
How low we going? How low?
Okay. Okay.
Oh, yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
All right, Silento in the building. Thank you so much for being here, man. Come back to Bali Praia. You have a home here anytime you want, and we'll see you again very soon, man. Thank you so much for doing this.
Shout out to my boy DJ Cash, man. It's your boy Silento. We checking out right now. Make sure you go check out that new album, Fresh Out of High School. Let go.
Peace.
I had to do you like that. I had to do you like that.